Well, here we are again. What are you just sitting there for, huh? Feels familiar, doesn't it? All right, let's fix that. In this video, free bonuses, tips and tricks, secret mechanics, advice on how to become a Giga Chad, and a ton more useful stuff. I'm here to help. Grab yourself a snack, get comfy at your PC. Let's roll into the future. As we all know, Mech Arena is a fast-paced shooter packed with all kinds of robots, weapons, pilots, and a ton of mechanics. And if you want to be a real pro, you got to at least know your way around all that. So let's kick things off. Oh, here we go. Pro player mindset. Analyze your enemies. Read their moves before they make them. Newbies run around like headless chickens, but the experienced players, they always think 2 steps ahead, yo. All right, let's tighten your act up. Before you pop out of cover, think. Where's the enemy looking? And who just vanished off your radar? Keep an eye on that minimap so you don't get a nasty surprise right in your face. If an enemy suddenly just disappears, and you know they were there, bet they're flanking or setting a trap. Don't go peeking around corners if your gut's telling you it's a bad idea. Watch how enemies play. For your first mech, don't roll out your strongest. Use it to read the room. So when it's time for your main mech, you can make that big impact. Positioning is 70% of victory. Doesn't matter how OP your mech is. If you're chilling in the middle of the map like a cake in a shop window, you're getting eaten in 2 seconds flat. Looky here now, use cover smart. Don't just stand behind a wall like a noob. Peek out and shoot with the arm that's closer to the corner so you're not exposing your whole mech. Way harder for enemies to land shots on you that way. Keep an eye on distance. It all depends on your build. Rocket arc turrets or shotguns. Close that gap, but don't charge in like a maniac. Make it tough for your enemies to hit you. Going sniper? Find a cozy spot on the far end of the map and pick them off. Just remember to switch up your position so they don't catch on. Biggie here, learn from your mistakes. Yeah, the game doesn't have replays, so hit that screen record and watch back a few of your matches. Good or bad, ask yourself, why did I die? Was my team backing me up? Where the heck was I going? And was it even worth it? Look close, break it down, check your positioning, where the enemy was, and how their team moved. That's how you level up your game. It's not just a real pro is mashing buttons at the right time. Although that matters, a real pro reads the match like an open book. And you know what else a pro never skips? Free loot. Check that description below. I dropped a few links with sick bonuses. You can kick off with that legendary EM rifle, the Stalker mech, and the Maverick pilot. That setup, straight up busted for early and mid-game. Don't sleep on it. Hit that description link now. Map tips. Hey, there's a ton of maps in Mech Arena, and yeah, you can't pick which one you get. They're random. So here's the universal trick. The high ground is king. Always look for ledges, boxes, ramps, anything that puts you up and above the enemy. You'll see more, react faster, and line up your shots way easier. Big tip. And here's the move. Mechs with any kind of jump ability, they can reach spots nobody expects. On some maps, you can hop onto rooftops or weird ledges that most players won't even look at. My tip, grab a Lancer, set up a solo room, and just explore. Climb, jump, find those sneaky angles that give you the edge. You're cool. Best hacks, tricks, and pro tips. Presets. For 625 A-coins, you can unlock an extra preset slot. Totally worth it. You can build different squads for tournament, control point clash, deathmatch, whatever, and switch between them in a snap. Switch up your tactics mid-match. Got 5 mech slots for a reason. Don't go loading your lineup with all long range or all brawlers. Balance it out. Not every map works for a full shotgun squad. Make sure you've got at least 1 mech for defense, 1 for pushing, and 1 for sniping. Use mech abilities for max value. The trick? Catch them off guard. Like use a jump to vault over cover and close the gap fast. Hit hard before they even know what's up. Healing. Let's be honest, healing in Mech Arena, pretty underwhelming. There are barely any mechs that can actually heal. The only true team support at the early levels is MD, and let's face it, he's not exactly top tier. Sure, the game has a healing mechanic, but it's super underdeveloped. So what are your options? Here's the full list of mechs with any kind of healing at all. MD, Stalker, Salvor. Yeah, not a lot. And Stalker, forget it. That's just lifesteal for himself, nothing for the team. So that leaves us with MD and Salvor. In the early game, sure, you can run around with MD, that flying tin can of a mech. Just stick behind someone stronger and try to play support from the back. But Salvor, that's where things get interesting. His heal covers half the map, and he doesn't just heal teammates. He tops himself up too. This gives you room to really play smart. So the best move? Hit him out for long-range fights. That way, you can keep chipping away at enemies while healing up both yourself and that teammate charging in. Take a hit, no problem. Patch yourself up and keep the damage rolling. And that's it for healing in this game. Yeah, kinda disappointing. Matches would be way more dynamic if proper healers were more of a thing in Mech Arena. But they ain't, so that's it. Smart spending. A lot of people think, oh great, you dropped cash, now you're unbeatable. But nah, my friend, even with all that premium gear, you can still get wrecked, and now you're doing it in a $100 skin. Keep your cash. Where's the smart money for a newbie? Let's break it down. Battle Pass. Honestly, one of the best deals out there. For a small price, you get a ton of rewards, a pile of currency, legendary implants, crates, XP boosters, all packed in. Just remember, to really make it pay off, you gotta actually play and grind through it. Starter packs. Yep, those pop-up offers you see when you first start, they're worth a look. For just a few bucks, you can score yourself a mech, a weapon, and they usually throw in some currency too. I guess solid value early on. Skins? Skins don't give you any power. If you're into flexing in front of your squad, sure, go for it. Otherwise, no impact on gameplay at all, other than looking cool. Be patient, wait for events and discounts. Here's the real pro move. Some packs drop to 90% off if you hold off on spending. The game wants to tempt you. Psst. Just say no. Spending in Mech Arena is kind of like upgrading a mech. It's not about how much you drop, it's about where you put it. Focus on stuff that gives you real long-term value, not just flashy short-term boosts. I want to hook you up, my Battle 11 buddies, with some free loot, basically free donation gear. I'm talking promo codes that you can enter right in the promo section. Type in this code, MidGame Melee. It'll land you a pair of Arc Torrent 6 weapons, 258 coins, and a crate full of goodies. Stick around, and I'll break down why these Arc Torrent guns are a real game changer. This video's got a couple of pretty good tips. Let's talk about farming credits and A-coins. Credits, the backbone of everything. You need them for upgrading weapons, mechs, implants. No credits, no progress. So how do you stack them up fast? Knock out your daily missions. Easy, reliable farm every day. Join tournaments and events. They pay out big if you stay active. Squad up with friends. Team play gets you extra rewards compared to going solo. Share this page with a friend. A-coins. How to farm A-coins. Battle Pass. Both free and paid tracks drop A-coins, though the paid one gives you way more bang for your buck. Events. A lot of events hand out A-coins as rewards. Always worth grinding for A-coins. Achievements. They're one-time rewards, but there's a ton of them. Try out different mechs, complete their challenges, and you'll score credits. A-coins, crates, blueprints, and fortune keys. Here's how you drop in some free loot while you're at it. Use promo code MidGame GIFT. You'll score 20,000 credits, 100 A-coins, 500 implant parts, and 100 pilot marks. Gratis. Let me toss you a pro tip bone. Stack your A-coins until you've got enough for the real game changers. Don't waste them on little nice-to-haves along the way just because you feel like spending. Save up for that overpowered weapon or that mech you've had your eye on. Patience. Another pro tip, what not to do. Don't waste your credits upgrading trash tier weapons or mechs. Don't buy every shiny thing that pops up. Always ask yourself, is this really going to level up my gameplay right now? Shiny ain't always great. The truth is, you can make solid progress in Mech Arena without dropping cash if you play smart and steady. Every day brings steady rewards. You just gotta know where to look and how to grind. 8 coins and credits, those are your victory fuel, my friend. And finally, let's break down some weapon secrets and top tier picks. Disc Launcher. This thing shreds groups. Perfect for area damage. Clears capture points in tight corridors like a champ. Bonus, you can fire around corners. Arc Torrent. I promised, Arc Torrent. Up close beast. Delivers electric shocks and massive damage. A perfect match for any of the kill shot family mechs that thrive in brawls. Railgun, your go-to for one-shot kills. Insane damage with a single click. Deadly in the right hands, especially from long range. Rocket Mortar, feels like legal cheats against stationary targets and campers. Downside, on closed maps, it's tricky to find the right angle. But when you do, Chef's Kiss, a dream for sneaky support players. What not to level up right now? Stasis Beam, been nerfed. The damage just doesn't hit like it used to. Skip it. Pulse Cannon and Plasma Cannon? Decent at the start, but fall off hard in late game. Long Arm, pretty much outclassed by Railgun in every way. Keep your cash. And don't sleep on pilots and implants. They're an instant damage multiplier. Remember, power isn't just in your aim, it's in your gear. Stick to meta builds, upgrade smart, and your enemies won't even know what hit them in those 2 seconds. Download the game using the link in the description and score an awesome starter bonus. Combine that with the promo codes, and it's straight up OP. Your start will be lightning fast. Follow all these tips and you'll be rocking that top #1 spot every match. Man, that turned out pretty good. I hope you picked up a lot of stuff. I'm out for now. Don't forget to hit that link in the description, subscribe to the channel, share this channel with your battle buddies, smash that like button, ring the bell, and check out more videos on the channel.